Okay, algebra students, this is your test 5.1 review about parabolas. Determine the solution by factoring, so we need to set this equal to 0. So we're going to move over the 5r and move over the 6. When you move over the 5r, you'll do a plus 5r. When you move over the negative 6, you'll do a plus 6. That's going to turn into r squared minus 2r minus 35 equals 0. The factors at 35 that subtract to give you 2 are 7 times 5. So we're going to use 7 times 5 to factor this. So it's going to be r, drop this sign, minus 7, and then r plus 5, right? Equals 0. Remember, these are my factors, right? My zeros would be the opposite of the factors. So my zeros is equal to r. You set this equal to 0, you get 7. You set this equal to 0, you get negative 5. Remember, you put your zeros in braces. So these are my zeros, these are my factors. Right here, I'm going to move the 7v squared over to the 8, and I'm going to move the negative 3 to the 6. So the opposite of plus 7 is minus 7v squared. The opposite of minus 3 is plus 3. That's going to give me v squared plus 2v minus 3 equals 0. The factors of 3 that subtract to give us 2 are 1 times 3. So that's what we're going to use to factor this. Draw your two parentheses, equals 0. V, drop this plus. 3 is the largest factor. And then v and 1, since we're subtracting, the signs will be opposites or different, so this will be minus. These are my factors. Now then I need to get my zeros. Remember, you just set each of these equal to 0, the sign switches and you drop your factor, right? So my zeros will be v equals, the opposite of positive 3 is a negative 3. The opposite of negative 1 is a positive 1. So if I put negative 3 in here, I get 0. If I put a 1 right here, I get 0. These would be the zeros or the x-intercepts of the parabola with me.